Jeju looks beautiful in photos, but lately people are saying it's empty, boring, even a waste of time. So, is Jeju actually worth visiting in 2025? Let's talk about it. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, hey howdy hi, my name's Chris, and I'm a foreigner from the US, living here on Jeju Island, South Korea. And in this video, I want to talk about a post I saw recently on Korea Travel's subreddit called, Is Jeju Dead? Which is a bit of a dramatic title, I understand, but maybe I can talk to a little bit about this user's concerns about Jeju and the greater concerns of other people looking to visit Jeju in 2025. So that's what we're going to cover in this video here. So for those uninformed, Jeju actually is dying in terms of tourism. Of course, like many other places that are tourist destinations in the world, Jeju was impacted greatly by the COVID pandemic. And so, of course, tourism died a bit during that time. And since then, it has recovered a bit. But the greatest population of tourists in Jeju is actually Koreans from the mainland. And unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, the amount of those tourists coming back to Jeju has shrank. It's much lower than pre-pandemic levels. That's for a host of different reasons. One of the reasons being a lot of Koreans weren't able to travel abroad during COVID, and so now that they are able to, they are seeking vacation destinations in other countries rather than coming down to Jeju. That coupled with a couple bad experiences from mainland tourists here in Jeju related to local tourist spots. There was one case of a controversy at a black pork restaurant and the quality of the meat there, but also there has been some controversy around tourists being ripped off at beaches, being harassed by some of the people that rent out beach equipment like parasols, for instance. So there's a bit of a sour taste in mainland Koreans' mouths when it comes to traveling to Jeju in recent years. But the post in question that I was talking about earlier is not a mainland Korean. This person was a foreigner. And specifically, he was in Jeju for a 4-day vacation. He made this post after his first day here, simply titled, Is Jeju Dead? In his post, he mentioned arriving in Jeju City and a lot of the shops, a lot of the stores being closed, there not being much to do in the city itself. He also said he visited a popular natural rock formation that's supposed to be a hot tourist spot. Surely the rock he's talking about is the Dragon's Head Rock in Jeju City, just north of the airport. And I mean, unfortunately for him, he was misinformed. It's not a popular tourist destination. Maybe it was a popular tourist destination like 30 years ago, before Jeju became a real hotspot for tourists to visit. So unfortunately, he didn't do a lot of research before coming here, which was probably his first mistake. Similarly, there were a lot of people in the comment section that also live in Jeju, and they were kind of echoing a little bit of what I'm going to say here in this video, which is, first, the question everybody had was, well, do you have a car? Because if you don't have a car, it's really hard to get to see a lot of Jeju. Many people don't realize just how big the island is. 3 times larger than the greater Seoul area. So it's very difficult to get around. Public transportation's not great. It's built on a giant volcanic island with a huge mountain in the top. So if you don't have a car, sure, it's going to seem kind of dead. It's going to be hard to get around. Also, I just want to focus on kind of what he was hitting in his post related to Jeju City, which he was asking, is Jeju dead? Because there was nothing to do. And that's easy to understand. You come to another country, you go to a city, you expect there to be city life, but unfortunately people don't realize that Jeju City is dead. So if you're expecting Jeju City to be more like a city proper, similar to Seoul, Busan, Daegu, Daejeon, Gwangju, any of the major cities on the mainland, unfortunately, yes, Jeju is dead. Do not come here for nightlife, do not come here for shopping, and do not come here for a lot of the things that you would go to Seoul for. You're just not going to find that here in Jeju. So, yes, Jeju is dead, but that's kind of the whole point. People don't come here for the city life. People come here for this, the beautiful nature. So right now I'm currently in the Gochawal. Gochawal is a Jeju word for a forest built on a rocky wasteland. And so this is a very dense forest teeming with different kinds of wildlife. And this is why people come to Jeju. You know, besides my rambling voice here, all I can hear in this forest is birds chirping, the light rustle of the leaves at the top of the forest canopy as the wind blows. That's why people come to Jeju. It's about the nature. It's about the healing. It's about the getaway from the bustling city life. And I think that's what this poor Reddit user was sharing his frustrations with. So if you're looking to come to South Korea and maybe you're considering Jeju, hopefully this video can guide you and tell you whether or not Jeju is for you. So if you're looking for city life, please don't come to Jeju for that. If you're looking for a getaway from the city, you're looking for a change of pace, you're looking for beautiful nature, dense forests, beautiful turquoise water beaches, walking past that encircle the beautiful volcanic island, hikes up the tallest mountain in South Korea, lava tubes that you can enter, the largest lava tube system in the world. If that's what you're looking for, then please come to Jeju. And as we get to the end of this path here, we'll get to a clearing showing the beautiful lookout tower, from which hopefully I can give you a little bit more perspective of that nature that I was talking about. So let's go ahead, let's walk up the tower and see the view from up there. This is what I want to convey in this video, is that this is what Jeju is about. Yes, Jeju's dead, but that's the point. It's about being dead. But as you can see, nothing is dead here. It's very much alive in terms of nature. So if you are a nature lover, if you're looking for a getaway from the bustling city life, Seoul life, then yes, do come to Jeju. If you're looking for more content on Jeju, what to do here, what it's like to live here, what life is like in South Korea as an expat, then please consider subscribing to my small channel.